don't want to fix it alone? Call RVFix to get virtual assistance from a master technician today.
How you doing? Tony with RVFix. Springtime's coming and it's time to summarize your trailer. This is going to be just a general overview on a summarize. Let's see what we got to do. We're going to find our gravity fill, which is this guy right here, right? And then we're going to want to make, usually right underneath here is going to be the drain for the fresh water tank. We're going to want to make sure that's closed. Any ball valve with the handles in line with the hose, it's open. If it's across, it's closed, okay? So we're gonna have to put some water in our fresh water tank. We're gonna probably put about 15, 20 gallons in here, because what we gotta do is pump water through our water lines and get all the antifreeze out and make sure we're ready to go for the summer. All right, we've got about 15, 20 gallons in here, so we're gonna go ahead and shut this off and proceed with our summarizing. Okay, so we'll go on inside. A lot of RVs will have a bypass on the water pump, which will have a hose that allows you to use to suck antifreeze up into the RV. So we're going to want to find the water pump and just check that suction hose and just make sure it's in the proper position. In this RV, the water pump happens to be underneath the sink here. So we'll remove this panel. Perfect. And here's our water pump right here. And here we got a valve here, and there's a hose coming off of it, which would be the hose that we stick in the bottle of antifreeze when we're going to winterize it. As we can see right here on this valve, the handle is pointing towards the hose that's used to suck the antifreeze out of the antifreeze bottle. So we're going to want to go ahead and rotate that so it can pick up water out of the fresh water tank. Okay? And then we're going to come over here to our control panel. We're going to turn the water pump on. Right here, water pump. We hear it kicking on. Sounds like it's starting to pick up some water. And then we're just going to go to our faucets and turn the faucet on. We're going to let that pink run out until it runs clear. Very good. And I like to do one side of the faucet at a time. It doesn't matter which, start with hot or cold, but just do one side at a time. That way you can be sure that you get all the antifreeze out of both sets of water lines. Okay, that runs clear. We're going to go on to the bathroom now, do the same thing. Okay, open one faucet. Let it go till it runs clear. Get the other faucet. And that's run clear. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but every time I turn a faucet off, I hear the water pump shutting off, which is a good thing. That tells me that so far I have no leaks. So we'll go ahead and go do the shower, same thing. And do the other side. Very good. And our toilet. And it's run clear. Okay. Now if we have any outside fixtures like an outside kitchen or an outside shower, we're going to want to go check those and do the same thing. One side of the faucet, second side of the faucet till everything runs clear. All right. Now we're ready to put our plug in our water heater and unbypass the water heater. Let's go check that plug. All right, here's our water heater. We're going to go ahead and open this up. And here's our water heater drain plug. This one's an anode rod. Whenever you have a steel cap with an anode rod, the socket size is going to be 1 1/16. We're going to go ahead and put that in. They're a little weird, difficult to get started because of the weight of the anode rod in there. And then snug that up. Now we're going to go ahead, find the water heater on the inside, reverse the bypass levers, and allow it to fill the water heater. We got to be able to figure out where the inside of the water heater is so we can find the bypasses. So what I usually like to do is just step back, find the water heater on the outside, and then find some kind of a relation point so I can go on inside and figure out where it is. Right now we're right underneath this window, so let's go inside and see if we can find the water heater. Okay, well here's the window, so it's got to be right here, so it's most likely right inside this cabinet. And sure enough, there it is right there. Our water pump and water heater are right here in the same cabinet, so here we go again, right down to the same area. So if we look in there, that's the water heater in there that's got the styrofoam around it, and the water valve's going to it. Okay, so you see those valves are in line with the water lines. We actually need to rotate those valves to where they're pointing at the water heater. Okay, as soon as I turn that valve, the water pump kicked back on, and we're actually pumping the water into the water heater. And then what I like to do is go to one of the hot water faucets and open it up. And we're going to hear air coming out of that faucet because all the air that's in that water heater has to come out. And as soon as we get fresh, clear water pouring out of that faucet, we're going to know that water heater's full. That's the air getting pushed out of the water heater from the water. Usually at this point, you're not sure what's going on. Is it pushing water out? Is it not working at all? But just hang tight, let it go. There's 6 gallons of air we got trying to push out of the water heater with that water that's incoming. So just hang tight, wait for a nice steady stream. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little more water in. We might not have had enough water in there to get that water heater completely full. So we'll just go ahead and add a little bit more. Okay, we got a nice steady stream of water coming out of the faucet. We'll go ahead and turn that off, and then you're going to want to listen and make sure that water heater turns off after you shut the faucet off. Now we know we're good to go.
Thanks for watching. If this video didn't solve your problem, don't worry, we're here to help. Give us a call at 1-844-66-RVFix. We'll diagnose your issue quickly with a master technician on a video call, get any parts and warranty processed, and if needed, we'll coordinate a service center or mobile technician to get you fixed. We'll handle it all so you can get back to camping.